Everybody, and welcome back to the AASL. Sorry for that short break. We had to incorporate our new caster, who will be guest casting with us. Say hello to Nate.
Hey everybody, what's going on? Oh wait, I can't hear you.
Yeah, it's a very good way to introduce yourself when the people can't talk back. So!
Yeah, shut up, Josh.
Okay. Alright, our next set of games from the...
Let me just provide a little information. I'm just gonna be here for, asking questions. I'm not gonna be,
Nate,
casting,
turn down the sensitivity of your mic. We can hear your mom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on, give me a second.
So
Okay,
I'm
we
just
won't
gonna
start
be
with
here
that
for any, I'm just gonna be here for any questions or, comments you guys have in game. So,
Right.
yeah.
The whole kind of philosophy behind having this guest caster for these games is that Gumbum and I really kind of don't want to cast our own games because that just seems weird to us. So Nate and I are going to be casting the game between Gumbum and Vainblade, and then Gumbum and Nathan are going to be casting the games between Gold Talon and I, or Gold Talon and me, or whatever. Mr. Sure, you can yell at me later. Anyway, so, Gumbum, I keep wanting to call you Fitzy, Gumbum will be here,
Yes.
to answer any questions we may have, because, I'm sure he'll make interesting tactical decisions, and I'll be like, why did you do that at this exact moment? How did you know this was the perfect
Because I'm only
timing?
about to revolutionize the matchup.
I heard, and, Mini JJ totally spoiled your build to me. Sorry. Anyway,
Yeah, I know.
mind games aside, are we all ready? Nathan, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Alright, everybody's at 000. The countdown begins. 3, 2, 1, go! So we have Vainblade splitting his probes in the bottom left as the purple Protoss on Xel'Naga Caverns, and Gumbum making drones in the top right on Xel'Naga Caverns.
Okay.
These players
There we
are
go,
both, Vainblade is a lot less experienced. Gumbum, played StarCraft, Brood War, and he was playing 6 hours a day, and he was crazy awesome. And he is just a frightening force to be reckoned with in that game, and all of that skill immediately transferred over to StarCraft 2. He is an absolute destroyer of souls in this game. And Vainblade, on the other hand, is the master of doing crazy things that no one would expect ever, such as orbital command rushing and then scanning his opponents. He's gonna get really famous for that
Building in
strategy.
your natural.
Yeah.
Avoid race. Avoid race in your natural.
Yep. However, Vainblade, seeing as this is a tournament setting, is probably going to be doing something a bit more standard. And Gumbum is saying hi to his future self. Anyway, so... production tab. Vainblade actually can play a very good standard style when he wants to. He really does prefer the 4-gate and maybe a little bit of cheese, but he plays fairly standard when he needs to.
Gas right there.
So, Vainblade making his gateway not in a wall-off position, which surprises me. I told him to wall against Zerg, like always, but... getting his gas at 14.
Got a probe right there.
An Evo chamber and a spawning pool. This is the fabled Fitzy build. So, Vainblade is going to have to deal with some very strong early Ling pressure. Gumbum, I know this build, is going to be going for +1 on his Zerglings with that Evo chamber. The second it finishes, there's +1, and the second that spawning pool comes up, he's going to start making Lings and making a queen, maybe. Doesn't have enough minerals for a queen. But he'll start making a queen soon. Vainblade, on the other hand, getting his second gas. And his side core. Super, super de-duper standard. And scouting around with his probe. I wonder how fast Vainblade's playing. Wow, 150 right now.
Evolutionary chamber.
Yeah, he does. So he should know that there's going to be some upgrades on the way. Maybe he might put a pylon in his natural, Or is he going
I
to sneak
think
a
he
pile?
might do some early harass. Harass, I don't know what it is called now.
It's,
Traffic.
exactly.
Flaws. Talents.
And, the Cybercore has been chronoed, but Warpgate has not been researched. He didn't click G. So, I am now really worried for him, because I'm sure he thinks that Warpgate is researching. That's not the best. I actually saw Kiwikaki lose a an important Team League match because he hit H on the keyboard instead of G and researched hallucination at his cybernetics core instead of Warpgate, and then lost because of it. So, it looks like Vainblade is going for his 4-gate that he adores, except he doesn't have Warpgate, which means this 4-gate is going to crash and burn, and Gumbum is going for his Fitzy build, which is going to be a whole bunch of lings, 12 more on the way, and that is going to give us a grand total of, when these pop,
More than
20 Zerglings, and they are all just about to be +1 and just about to be speed upgraded. So this is going to be very, very scary from Gumbum.
Wall right now.
Yes, Vainblade is finishing a wall with pylons because he's so scared of these lings. That's actually not the worst idea, and he's just started Warpgate. That is not good. Oh, that's a lot of Zerglings. Oh, that's a lot of Zerglings. There's no attacking units. Move the Stalker! There you go. Oh, wow. This is bad. Throw another pylon. Throw another pylon. Complete the wall. No! Oh, wow. That's a lot of Zerglings in this base. And those Zerglings are all +1. So, the probes are getting pulled. These guys getting surrounded. These probes, I don't even know where they're going. But these Zerglings are just wreaking havoc. Wow. So, an incorrect wall, missed Warpgate, and a really aggressive build from Gumbum all together equal a painful, painful moment. Now his Warpgate finishes. Gumbum expanding, stopping production of Zerglings, going back to drones, caring about his economy, and he even has +1 defense on their way. So this looks pretty much like it's over for Vainblade. However, he is probe rushing. Will he defeat the Zerglings? No, he won't. So that looks like it's about it. There's the GG from Vainblade. So, I do want to ask, did you like pick that build out beforehand? Did you really just want to punish the fact that you know that Vainblade can't wall?
Well, actually, that's a build I've done a lot of work on, and it's actually a really good mid-game build.
Interesting. Yeah, because normally,
it gives you a really, really strong mid-game because it doesn't let the Protoss expand.
right.
It lets me take a base right at the 30 supply mark, and I get +1/+1 really fast.
And
So
then
it
that
gives me
is good late game. And,
yeah.
I have a question for you. I actually don't know. Do Broodlords, do the Broodlings count as ground units for upgrades, or do they count as air units for upgrades? Because Broodlords don't actually do anything.
Not
it's
sure.
the Broodlords. It's the Broodlings.
Yeah, but I would bank on it being,
Air.
ground upgrade, seeing as how they come from buildings too.
True, true. So yeah, that
Broodlords
would be
do impact damage. So
but that would
that's
be
probably in their air upgrades.
that would be a very powerful even in the late game build. I know Sai is really in love with his quick upgrade Zergling build. It's almost identical to this actually, and he just uses that. It's a Terran build. He uses it against Terran more than he does against Toss, but he goes into late game 3/3 Ultralisks with it, which is very frightening. So,
Yes.
I'm feeling like we can move on to the next game. Everybody load up game 2.
Come to.
Yes. Nate,
Why
if
didn't
there
you
are
go
banelings, I give you full permission to start yelling banelings everywhere.
Only Pitsy though. You have to do it in the pirate voice.
Banelings.
Dejected R.
Barnlings.
Where are your banelings?
I don't know.
Speaking of which, what's
Yes.
it called coming out? Pirates of the Caribbean.
4. Yes. Not gonna be a good movie. All right.
Here's got Johnny Depp acting silly.
Yes, it does. That it does, Nathan. So, we are into game 2 of this best of 5 between Vainblade and Gumbum on the map Terminus RE. So it looks like Vainblade wanted to choose a map that was slightly bigger than Xel'Naga to facilitate him being able to macro up a little bit before that kind of pressure hits him. Because that was some strong pressure by Gumbum in that first game. So, is everybody ready?
I am ready, and
Gumbum?
I'm excited to see how these games go.
Yes, because you are obviously ignorant of their outcomes.
I am.
Alright, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. So the game begins. Gumbum makes his drone. He splits his drones. Vainblade splits his probes, and then Dow makes a probe. A little bit delayed, but okay. So both players are in their respective little hidey holes making things, and Vainblade has hit the Windows key, the bane of all gamers ever. I hate that Windows key, and that's why I play StarCraft 2 on a Mac. See what I did there? I got in a little covert advertising for Macs. And it looks like this Zerg hatchery actually has the Monster logo right there. Looks like Zerg is sponsored by Monster, like this tournament should be. Monster, listen, sponsor us. Anyway, Vainblade throwing down his pylon. He's still attempting to wall and still not getting it right. But we'll see. And it looks like Gumbum is just making a bunch of drones, because drones are good. And Vainblade is going to scout the correct direction and see what's going on in here. See that there's no natural. And I guess go looking for a main. And there's Gumbum's main. He has a gas but no pool. Interesting. Vainblade getting out his gateway, not even attempting to wall. And this looks like it may very well be the same build. The spawning pool Evo chamber quick +1 build for that map control. However, Vainblade may be putting a sneaky pylon here. I don't know. He does really enjoy his 4-gate, but the second gas kind of tells me maybe he won't be going 4-gate. Because normally, if you're going to 4-gate, you're going to 4-gate off of one gas. However, he still hasn't put probes into his first gas, which makes me wonder why he's getting a second gas. Nathan, any thoughts? Nathan? Nate? Are you there?
You just asked. Soulless void for thoughts.
I guess. Nate, I think you turned your mic sensitivity up a little too high when you tried to make it so we couldn't hear your mom. I'm sorry, there's a fine line between hearing your mom and not being able to hear you.
And I don't know what that is. Maybe he got hit on the head by like a coconut or something, so he forgot how to play?
That's a very real possibility. Coconuts are a scary threat to StarCraft players worldwide. Speaking of coconuts on heads, Vainblade is very supply blocked right now. And my sound just broke again. I can almost cast these things perfectly, except for that one little issue. Okay, back in the main of Gumbum, we have the exact same build as last time, with this fancy queen injecting its larva. And the secret probe of Vainblade has been killed.
Oh. That was a pretty one, too.
I know. And is he going to research Warp Gate this time? Will the Warp Gate begin? Yes? Yes? No? Yes? Maybe? Will he actually get Warp Gate?
Nope.
Nope. He is not getting Warp Gate.
Looks like a snake.
Look at the top of the map.
Wait.
Oh man, pylons. He's doing.
Oh, is that a... Oh, it is a proxy double Stargate. Yes! Oh, I love you, Vainblade. I love you so much. That could do so well against this. He's not even getting Warp Gate because he knows he's not going to be using Gateways. He is going straight Void Rays, maybe with some Phoenix thrown in. I am so excited to see how